London, I decided it was time to go back to Montana. So that's what we're doing today. I am just pulling up to the Tacoma Narrows Bridge right now. It's a toll bridge. I gotta go pay some money to drive over this delightful bridge. But I want to show you how gorgeous Mount Rainier looks this morning. I always thought the Tacoma Narrows always looked like a less pretty version of the Golden Gate Bridge. I don't know. I think they're designed very, very similarly. Well, there's two bridges here, but you get the gist. Oh my gosh. Look at it. Oh my gosh. I love driving through Tacoma just because of how ginormous Mount Rainier looks. That is going to be, man, you know, when that mountain explodes one day, that's gonna be a big mess. It's probably not funny. It's going to be a disaster. But I think Mount Rainier is in the top 10 biggest mountains, or I mean, technically it's a volcano, but like I think it's in the top 10 biggest mountains in the United States. But it's like 14,000 feet. It's the biggest one in Washington, and there's nothing that compares to driving and seeing Mount Rainier. I think it's so beyond beautiful. I can't even put into words how gorgeous it is. Day long and I'm almost there. I just passed the sign that said Ennis was 7 miles away, and I'm like, oh, it's only taken me 12 freaking hours to get here. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Almost home. Sun is dipping behind the mountains, so perfect timing. I'm so ready to not drive for quite a while, I think. Oh my god.
I told you I had a surprise for you.
Yeah. She's like, you smell familiar. Hugs.
Loading up the truck. Kitty's depressed because she's not going. I know. Last time you went, you hated me. You were like, this is the worst thing ever. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. It is bright and early. It's 6 o'clock in the morning right now, and we are headed through Yellowstone, and we're going to go on a drive through the Beartooth Highway. We wanted to do Yellowstone super early this morning because I want to see bears, and bears are there early in the morning. So we're gonna go see if we can see bears super duper early in the morning, and if not, whatever. If we can, that's awesome. If not, meh. At least we get an early start to the day. So, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I stayed up so late last night, like past midnight, just talking to Blake, which was awesome. But the internet here, it kept going out, and it was like, I'm over Montana internet, that's for sure. Kitty, make it work! Make it work! Meow. I know. I just have to get my shoes on. Yeah, the Beartooth Highway is a scenic byway through Montana, actually. I think there's an article about it in here. Yeah, the Beartooth Highway by the mile. It's super, super duper windy in some parts, but you go through the Beartooth Mountains, which I believe they're the tallest mountains in Montana. We're sitting at an elevation of about 6,000 feet just here in Montana in the house, so we're already at a decent elevation. Beartooth Mountains are significantly taller, so it's gonna be fun. Susan, can you tell me what's exciting about the Beartooth Highway?
It's supposed to be really high, really switchbacky.
Okay.
And beautiful and scary.
Okay, cool. So that's pretty much everything we need in life.
All we know. North of the Cook City entrance to Yellowstone.
Okay, cool. So if you guys remember from the last time we went to Yellowstone, we ended up in this teeny tiny town called Cook City that literally seemed like it had a population of like 10. And we went to like this like little cafe and had a snack. The cool thing about Cook City is you have to go through Yellowstone to get there because half the year the road on the other side of Cook City is closed. Like they close it down because it's too icy and snowy. Yeah, but now it's open again. So that's how we're gonna get, right? That's how we're gonna get to Beartooth Highway? Cool. So it's just gonna be super exciting. And we got the adventure dog, who's really excited to be going because we have been like running all over the place and she hasn't gone anywhere and she's very upset with us. Now she's a little bit happier. You're just the happiest in the car, aren't you? She's like, yeah, I would be happiest if I had a window, but...
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me, Grandma. There we go.
There you go.
So in addition to looking for bears today, we're looking for moose. I still need to see a moose. Being in Montana, and we haven't seen a moose yet. I know, it's so pretty. Oh my God, it's so bright though. I can't hardly see anything.
Noelle, do you see any?
I see geese, Canadian geese. That's about it though. I don't see any moose. No moose today. Not down here anyway. We're at the grocery store, just outside of Yellowstone, trying to find something to eat. You looking at cookies? Cheez-Its. I want something more substantial. I want something like hard-boiled eggs. Do they have hard-boiled eggs? We're looking for hard-boiled eggs though. But, there's a turkey bacon cheddar wrap. Sounds decent. I wonder if this is good.
We've gotten sandwiches here before.
They've been decent? Okay. I guess I'll get the turkey bacon cheddar wrap. First buffalo of the day. Oh my God, it's so cute. The baby's right in front.
Noelle,
Chill! Chill, Noelle. I know the baby's so cute. His little nubby. What? Are you best friends with them? Are they your best friends? Are they? Noelle.
come on, we don't want buffalo poo. We want the snow. Let's go to the snow. Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Yes, yes. So happy. Oh my God. I know, snow is just amazing. She would probably be here all day if it were up to her. Silvergate. We are in Silvergate, Montana. We just drove through the northeast entrance of Yellowstone. We didn't see any bears. We saw lots of people on the side of the road that were like, oh my God, there's a bear out there. But they all had binoculars and like huge telephoto lenses, and we don't have either of those things. So even if we saw a bear, it would literally be like a speck. I'm not counting that as seeing a bear. We looked in the general direction of a bear, but we didn't see a bear, so.
How are you doing, Noelle? I'm pretty good, actually. I just need some pets right now. That's all.
We've made it to the summit of the Beartooth Highway, mountains, whatever you want to call it. I guess the summit that we can get to. Almost 11,000 feet. That's awesome. This was such a good idea. Beartooth Highway, summit elevation is almost 11,000 feet. We're like 50 feet shy of 11,000 feet. That's pretty up there. You can feel it too, like yeah. I'm breathing heavy. I mean, when you think about the fact that, you know, Mount Rainier is like 14,000 feet. Mm-hmm. That's pretty up there.
So that's got to be 11 right there.
Yeah, for sure. We are quite high, but that was the coolest, prettiest drive I've taken in a really long time. So we just went around the bend at the very top where the summit was, and we came around and there was this like van full of people that were like, yeah, we're gonna go ski this. so now we're kind of watching these skiers at the top of this mountain that they're so little, they're right there. You can't even see them in the camera because they're that's how big the mountain is. And it's gonna be so cool to watch them like come down. So we're kind of just chilling, waiting for that to happen right now, I guess, more than anything else, but also just enjoying the most amazing view ever. Oh yeah, I see him coming down. I gotta whip out my good camera. We're gonna pull a Walk to Remember, which by the way is on Netflix now. Check it out. Here's Wyoming, and here's Montana, and now I'm standing in both. I'm in two places at once. Isn't that cool? Do you guys wanna see something ridiculous? Check it out. Do you see my shoulder? Ow. Oh, I was in direct sunlight for
No, I'm not even joking. Like seriously, probably about 15 minutes. Direct sunlight for 15 minutes, and this is what happens. It's not like the worst sunburn I've ever had, but it's the first and hopefully the last sunburn of the season. I hate getting sunburned. I know some people like it because for a lot of people it turns into a tan, but honestly, I'm not about that life. I'm just not. I like the health of my skin, and sunburns are a really good way to make your skin not healthy anymore. I always forget how pasty I am. I just need to keep in mind that if I need to leave, if I need to go outside, I need to put sunscreen on. Ugh, I'm ready for Vegas, honestly. Which is counterintuitive considering I'm talking about, oh man, sun is brutal. It's even more brutal in Vegas right now. I hope all my Vegas friends right now are surviving the heat wave. Awfully early for it to get into the 110s, but I don't know, I think it's just gonna be a hot summer. Oh, it's a beautiful evening in Montana. Look at how green everything is now. Last time you guys saw this view, those mountains were covered in snow. This was like kind of dead looking, and now everything is so much more vibrant.
What do you think about all of this, huh? Isn't it so much nicer out now?
Just putting the finishing touches on this vlog. For today's question of the day, we went up to the Beartooth Mountains, and I don't actually know if I have been at an elevation that is that high before. Yeah, I can't think of any right now. So for today's question, we're gonna get a little bit deeper. What has been your own personal mountain that you have climbed lately? That you can take that literally, like what is something you have physically done that you've been like, yeah, I just climbed a mountain. Maybe not literally, but like you accomplished something huge. Or it could be a little bit more sentimental on an emotional level. What has been something that you have accomplished, a big deal to you? What has been your personal mountain that you have climbed? Let me know in the comments down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye!